just turned on the camera and my guinea pig looks like she's not feeling too good. Oh, you're okay. You're okay. You silly piggy. She was like laying like totally flat. I've never seen her do that before. Anyway, good morning, guys. It is not morning at all. It's 10:20. I need to get in the shower, honestly. I'm having lunch with my husband at 11:15. So I have less than an hour to shower and get there. So, yeah. I should be in the shower instead of talking to you guys. But anyway, my husband and I have been having this great debate lately. We have been working to figure out what we want to do in terms of like fixing up the house. Like, the house needs so many repairs, it needs so many updates. There's just a lot that needs to be done, and we have a very small budget. Fly. We have a very small budget to do it in. So we're kind of like, okay, we were going to just do the room downstairs, which is supposed to be the kids' playroom, which we've been trying to do for over a year, and since we moved in this house, basically. However, we've also been working our butts off on this room, and we still have like this corner that we need to like putty, and it needs to be sanded and painted. But we're like, you know what? Since we've been working so hard on this one room, let's just focus on this room. Like this year, this is our focus. So we're gonna get it repainted. We're going to get hardwood floors installed in this room. We're gonna get new curtains put up. We're gonna get a desk put in here. Like, we're gonna make this room like this room, which is basically not even like a useful room in our house right now. We're going to make it useful and functional and look pretty. So that is our goal. And this is like a main room too. Like, when people walk in the front door, like, this is what they see. And I think temporarily we will probably install some shelving, probably not a lot of shelving, but we'll probably have a little tiny little toy corner right here. And I'll have each kid will have like a bucket or a basket or something. And they'll be able to keep toys they want upstairs in that bucket. And once that bucket's full, they need to take it down to the toy closet, change it out, whatever. But they'll have like 4 or 5 toys that they'll be allowed to keep upstairs at all times if they want. Because the kids like to be up here with us. They don't like to be downstairs, like separated from the rest of the family, which I totally understand. Anyway, I am waiting on results from my blood work. Haven't heard anything yet. I did call and leave a message. I'm sure they're sick of me. But yeah. Anyway, just waiting on that. I'm honestly, y'all, I'm not expecting good news. Like, I don't feel super awesome about it today. I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna get in the shower and then go meet my husband for lunch. Of course, right when I was getting in the shower, it always happens that way, I get a call from the doctor. So now I've got to call back. Yes, I just had a missed call from Kathy. Catherine Killen. Hi, I just had a missed call from you. Yes, it is. I was just wondering what my HCG levels were and the progesterone, if they've improved any at all. Oh, really? Okay. Oh, wow, yeah. Right. Okay. Okay, so bad news. And you guys, I was totally prepared for this news. My HCG levels have dropped. They went from 313 down to 167, which is not good. If your levels ever drop, that means you are having a miscarriage. You know, it's just like, I feel like I'm mentally prepared for it, so I'm not even like upset anymore at this point, because this has just been so like up and down, and I'm glad to have an answer. Like, I'm really glad that I have an answer. But it still does kind of suck, you know, like it stinks. I'm not saying we'll never have a biological child. It's just right now is not when the Lord intends for that to be, unfortunately. So I'm okay with it. I feel okay with it. I'm glad that this is you know, that this emotional turmoil is coming to an end, you know. And I'm very sad, you know, I hate that it was drug out for as long as it was. I wish it had just happened, you know, in the beginning and, you know, whatever. But it is what it is. And I am, honest to God, you guys, I'm okay. I'm okay. And you know, if I think if I had just gotten this news like right off the bat, I wouldn't have been okay. Like I would have been really upset and just really hurt. But I've had almost a month now to prepare for this being the likely scenario. So at any rate, I need to call my husband. I don't care, y'all. I'm not gonna, I mean, I care. Obviously I care. But I mean, I don't care in the sense that I'm not gonna let it like get me down and ruin my day. And you know, it is what it is and it happens. And as much as it sucks, I'm just trying to like, you just have to accept it. You just have to accept it and you have to move on. So no little number 5 right now. And that's okay, because I've said from the beginning of all of this, God may not want what I want. You know, what I want may not be God's plan. So I have to just be okay with that. Anyway, I'm for real going to get in the shower now and then go meet my husband for lunch. So I got out of the shower. I told my husband, I feel like I've had more of a chance to emotionally accept this, and maybe I'll break down and cry about it later. You know, that's a very likely possibility, but I just feel okay now. You know, I really feel okay. I'm not happy. I'm very sad, but I feel okay. But my husband, I don't think had a real chance to like accept it. Like he kind of was thinking, you know, there's still hope. There's still hope. And I think he's a little, I don't want to say he's more crushed than I am. He just hasn't had as much time as I have to emotionally accept it, because it was my body. You know, I kind of knew how I felt. I kind of had an idea with how things were going, and you know, he was just kind of on the sidelines just hoping. So anyway, I'm gonna go have lunch with him, and we're gonna try to put some smiles on our faces, as hard as that's gonna be today. And I'm just gonna probably drown myself in housework when I get back, because you know what, it needs to be done, and it'll help me get my mind off of things. So anyway, off to lunch. I'm starving, y'all. I'm so hungry. I'm trying to vlog in the car line, you guys. Okay, so I know that like I choose to like share all of this stuff and all this personal stuff, but it's kind of difficult, I think, both for my husband and I. We keep getting messages and comments and all this, just people saying they're praying for us, and you know, that they're thinking of us, and you know, wishing us well, and it's all nice and it's all so well-meaning, but I think it's hard on my husband to like have people constantly like messaging him. And it's none of you guys, it's just, it's a lot of friends and family. And you know, honestly, had we not, in the beginning, you know, we thought we were certain this was a miscarriage, and then we thought, well, maybe it's not, and now it is actually a miscarriage. And I just made the decision to share. It was something my husband and I talked about, and we decided together that it was something we wanted to share and, you know, tell people about. But I don't know, if I had to do it again, I may not have been so revealing and sharing it, because I think in the end, in a lot of ways, it's a lot harder. Like I picked up Narquise, and my son's teacher was like, told me that she was sorry and praying for me. Like she's even like on my like Facebook thing, and I don't know. I feel like with YouTube especially, it's super easy to kind of pick and choose like what we share. You guys don't know anything that we don't want you to know, but I don't know, this is just a little bit different. I think it's the first time that my husband or myself have kind of been like, maybe we shouldn't have shared this information, you know, maybe we should have just kept it to ourselves. But at the same time, I do believe that, you know, sharing a miscarriage story can help someone else, and I think that there's a reason we initially felt called to share. So obviously we can't like take it back or anything like that, but I don't know. It will pass. Everything will be fine. It's just going to be a tough couple weeks, and you know, it's not like over like I don't know, like I still have doctor's appointments, and we still have to figure stuff out and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, I've just been sitting here looking at different like hairstyles. Like I've been looking, do you guys see that one? I've been looking at that one. And I'm really thinking in the next couple weeks I'm gonna go do this for my hair. Like, I've been talking about doing the purple hair for about a year now, and I just haven't done it. I haven't wanted to fork over the money. I haven't wanted to risk it, but you know what? I'm ready to do it. It's time. So I think that we are, I said we, not we, my husband with purple hair. That's a funny thought. I think I'm going to actually go and do it. It's continuously having this like orangey, yellowish kind of a look to it. So
Purple.
yeah, and Narkis really wants me to have purple hair too. He's back there saying purple, purple. So I think I'm gonna do it. I'm really gonna do it. I was going to splurge and get my tattoo, but I think I'm just gonna wait on that. I would like to lose like 20 to 50 pounds before I got that. So the tattoo is going to be my reward if I ever, lose that much weight or, get down to a healthy weight that I'm happy with. But there's no rush. There's no rush for any of it, but I do definitely want to do the hair thing because I need my hair done anyway, and I might as well do something bold and crazy and something that I've always wanted to do. I always say that, like, I feel like we all have that person inside of us. We have that person who we feel like we are. And then we have that person that we present to the world. And I think personality-wise, I present who I am very, very well. But, like, appearance-wise, I just don't. I've always been the type that tries to just kind of fit into the crowd. I want to blend in. I don't want to stand out. I just kind of want, to sit on the wall, be the wallflower, and I've always been content with that. But like inside, I have all these like style ideas and hair choices, and like I love tattoos, you guys. I love tattoos so much, and I only have one tattoo, and it just comes with like, I don't know, I think the way I was raised as well. I was not raised in a household that taught me that, tattoos were okay, or that doing your hair funky colors was okay. You needed to be subdued, and, your body is a temple, and I still believe that to an extent, but I also think that you only live once, and if you're not going to be yourself, then what's the point, right? I mean, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to be bold, and I'm probably going to feel really awkward walking around PTA meetings with the purple and pink hair, but whatever. It's okay. I can be that parent that stands out, I guess. Anyway, I'm just waiting on Piper. I officially have 2 people in the cars staring at me because I'm vlogging right now, but that's another thing. Like, I love vlogging and I love YouTube, and I love what we do on YouTube, and it's like if I love it enough, I just need to keep doing it and get past like some of these like vlogging and public fears. And I think I'm a lot better than I used to be. Like, I used to wouldn't even like pull the camera out if I wasn't at home, so we're getting there. We're getting there, guys. Oh, my hair's so staticky, too. Keys! Y'all, I gelled his hair today, and it looks so funny. I'm gonna have to give him a bath tonight, though, because his hair's all gelled. Good morning, guys. So, it is a Wednesday. I'm so exhausted this morning, and it's not from, like, anything medicine-wise this time, you guys. It's from my little girls. We had a little bit of a storm last night. To me, all my husband and I heard was rain. Like, that's all we heard. But the girls apparently heard thunder around 2 a.m. and so they got up and were like in our bed. And then Piper decided she wanted to sleep on the floor in our bedroom, which was fine, but she never did settle down and like actually go to sleep. They thought it was like just a fun little sleepover. So for about 3.5 hours in the middle of the night, I was just dealing with that. And I was trying really hard not to lose my patience because I'm the type of person that needs my sleep. If I don't get my sleep, nobody's happy. But anyway, I'm tired, but I'm okay. I'm having some coffee right now. I have about 30 minutes before I have to get in the shower. I've got Aiden home with me today, you guys. I was supposed to send him to school today because I have a parent-teacher meeting with his teacher at 10:30 to discuss his, with the transportation specialist, because the little turkey has been getting out of his stroller on the bus and they're really concerned, and it's obviously a safety issue. So we're going to have a meeting and kind of discuss that. So I have to be in the shower in a few minutes, but I think I'm gonna be able to down a cup of coffee real quick. But Anyway, aside from the rough night, I guess it's been an okay morning. Ugh, I'm just so exhausted. Also, I appreciate all of y'all's well wishes and prayers and everything for what we've been going through. You know, it's been really tough, and I don't know if it's even hit me yet that we have confirmation that this is a miscarriage. I don't think that it's hit me. I'm putting an empty box of Pop-Tarts in my pantry, you guys. Where is my brain? I don't know. I appreciate all of your well wishes and all of your thoughts and prayers, and you know, I still don't know if it's hit me, but I feel okay. I feel like I accepted it from like the get-go, you know. I just kind of had that mindset that this isn't going to end well, and as much as it hurts, I'm glad that I had previously, like, for weeks and weeks, just sort of mentally prepared myself for things to not go well. I don't know where I'm gonna go sit with this. He's being so silly. It sucks, you know, and a lot of y'all are asking, you know, well, are you gonna try again? Are you gonna try again? We weren't trying this time. Like, we were not, hello, just gonna get the top of my head. We were not trying to get pregnant this time at all. Like, it wasn't even, it hadn't even crossed our minds. However, I can't speak totally for my husband because we have not talked about this in detail. I don't think we're there yet. I don't think we're ready to talk about it in detail, but for me, it has definitely opened my eyes and made me realize that I do want a fifth biological child. And you know, that doesn't mean that we'll never adopt again or anything like that. And that may not be God's plan for us to have a fifth biological child. I don't know. You know, all we could do is try. But, it did make me realize that I do want another baby. So I don't know. I don't think it's something that we want to think about right now. We kind of just want to take a break. We want to focus on getting healthy and going to the gym and focusing on the kids that we have. You know, there's no rush for these things. And I feel like we all just need some time to emotionally recover, or at least I do. I need some time to emotionally recover because I would not be ready to jump into trying for a baby or anything. I can't even fathom. Like, my husband and I have not tried for a baby since Zoe, so Piper was a complete surprise. So, I don't know. At any rate, that's kind of the deal. Yes, I want another child. No, I'm not really thinking about trying right this second, so we gotta get over this hurdle first. Anyway, I'm going to drink a little bit of coffee, get in the shower, and then go to Aiden's parent-teacher meeting with Aiden. It's going to be interesting. I don't know how we're going to get through the meeting with him, but maybe he'll be good, or maybe they can like send him to the aides room or something like that. But I feel like there was something else I was going to say. I guess there wasn't, because now I can't think of it. Oh, look at this little boy. Look at him. I had the car seat on the floor, and he kept sitting on it on the floor, and I didn't want him to feel like he had to sit on it. So I put it up on the couch, and now he's up on the couch, still trying to sit in it. He's so silly. You're silly, Aiden. Da. He's so funny. Anyway, got out of the meeting with the mobility specialist since Aiden's been getting out of his stroller on the bus. They have a 5-point harness that they are going to put him in. The problem is solved. Everything is good. I have about an hour before I have to leave to go get Piper and Narquise from school. So I figured I would save a little bit of calories and money and come home and make my lunch. So I am just having a bowl of 110 calorie beef stew. That's gonna be my lunch today. Really trying to just think a little bit more about what I'm eating and not necessarily feel like I have to go eat fast food just because it's convenient. Because honestly, that's just as convenient as fast food. And it's way healthier, way less calories, and well, it's 110 calories per serving. So there's 2 servings and a cup, so 220 calories for lunch, and then I'll have a bottle of water. That's not too bad. And then we're gonna do chicken and eggs or something healthy for dinner. So far so good. You know, it's only like day 2 of like really being super aware of what I'm eating, but we're gonna get there, guys. We're gonna get there.